I'm here with Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
Culture Ticket!
With butter, not butter. Period.
Again, this is your girl, TheeButtaNotButter, here with the Culture Ticket, y'all, and Holly Unique Radio, and we finna get straight into it. So, but y'all already know, you don't know, but Janae knows, that I'll start my show off with a game called Black Card Revoke. And so basically, I'm asking y'all questions that black people should know. If you don't know it, we have to get that black card, okay?
I might struggle with this one. I'm not even gonna lie.
You got it. You got it. So we finna get right into it. So the first question, I'm gonna do this last. That's a good one. According to Mama, what might you need to do before slamming doors in her house? A, fix your attitude. B, do some homework. C, help around the house. D, pay some damn bills.
Fix your attitude.
No, you need to pay some bills.
Pay some bills. Well, I don't know.
You do. They do tell us fix
It
our
feel like
attitude.
it's both.
But you gotta start paying some bills before you
bills,
start
pay some
slamming
bills.
some
You're
doors.
You're right.
Pay some bills.
Okay, so this is according to a movie. When he says shut up, you should be quiet, but when he leaves, you can start talking again.
Friday.
Who is this person?
Smokey, right?
Smokey,
No,
yeah.
it's not.
Craig.
No.
Oh, shit.
Who is this person? When he says shut up, you should be quiet, but when he leaves, you can start talking again.
Oh, the big guy. I forgot his name.
Y'all can't forget the
TheeButta.
Yes, y'all forget TheeButta.
I know Smokey said it.
Yeah, that's why I was like Smokey, but
Yeah.
I realized I reheard the question and I said, "Oh, okay, who's the one he's saying it towards?" I'm like,
How y'all don't know Debo's name?
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
You didn't even know the name.
Black Cardi Book.
Brain fart.
Last question. When is it necessary for a woman to make her man's plate? A, when she feels like it, and this is majority's rules. When she feels like it. B, at his family's house. C, at her family's house. D, never.
All the
All
time.
these-
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say all
Yeah.
the
All
time.
the time,
All the
baby.
time.
Make your man a
All the
plate.
time.
Damn, it's easy. It's easy, baby. It's
Okay, but what if you're new, like this is your first time at his family's house. This is y'all fresh in this relationship.
You
I'm
walk
still
up
gonna
and
make my
ask,
plate.
can I make a plate?
Yeah,
Come on.
'cause
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
give me a plate. I'm
Uh-uh.
like, you want a plate today?
I'm not walking up in no
Yeah,
kitchen doing that.
Yeah, like I just met his family and I'm
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
not
kitchen,
doing
like.
Well, I get it about asking, but most of the time we in a family environment. We all
Right,
kicking
right.
it. You gonna be cool to get in the kitchen and get some
Right.
food. They cooking for
And then you know some
everybody.
people be having them family members and them aunties and cousins and sisters that be trying to be slick funny,
Right.
be whispering in the
Yeah,
kitchen while you
right.
in there.
Yeah.
You're right.
Y'all don't want to slap nobody, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like, let me just sit on this couch.
Yeah, nah.
Right,
If he
right.
told me to go get it, I would definitely go get his plate. But okay, speaking of that, who do y'all feel like should get the plate first in the household? The man or your kids?
The kids.
My kids.
My man.
Why you say that?
Oh,
Cause it's a man, then you kid.
But don't you want to go ahead and get the kids settled and all that stuff like
They
that?
gonna get
Right.
settled once I'm done with my man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed my man.
So they gonna be just crying and screaming when your husband can just wait 5 minutes to get his plate.
Well, it depends on the age group. Cause if we talking about like babies,
We talking about kids who can't fix their plate.
kids can't. But why would they be screaming? How they probably gonna be?
You know how kids are.
They don't
When
be
they
acting.
hungry,
The
they
kids I know
different.
don't be acting hungry. They be starving themselves. They don't want to eat. So I'm not used to kids be like, all the kids be want to starve. So I'd be like, okay, but I'm probably gonna make my man play first and I get the kids, cause they be picky. So I'll deal with y'all later.
That's why you gotta go ahead and get, cause by the time you
Get out
eat,
the
your
way,
food
'cause
cold.
But see,
Right.
my man gonna be easier. Cause look, I know what he want. Here you go. Let me go ahead
But
and
you
get
want
these
to get
little
the
kids.
hardest thing out the way.
Yeah,
Right, and that's
cause
the
he can,
kids.
cause you know what he wants, so he can just wait.
But
It's
I would
easy.
rather do easy first, kids last.
See,
That's
you can
just how I
feed the
feel.
kids.
Kids just gonna be
Get your
starving.
man your plate. Get your
Oh,
plate.
sorry.
And y'all
Yeah,
good.
because one thing about kids, all they gotta do is eat, wash up, and they be ready,
And ready to go to sleep.
So
Right.
But when you trying
Depends
to
on
fix
what
your
child you
husband
talking
plate,
about.
and
Yeah,
he
you
good,
right.
he can sit
Different
down.
nowadays.
He can sit down and wait.
They want cheese pizza and fish sticks. That's what they want.
Oh my God. Okay, so y'all, let's get into these topics. Juicy topics. This is the first question. If you go out for drinks with a potential bae, like y'all are just now getting to know each other, and they get sloppy drunk, like this is your first time they get sloppy drunk, like is that your last time going out with them or nah? You like that kind of stuff? Kanasia look like she like that stuff. She like,
I
yeah.
do, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I'm a sloppy drunk, but I'm not really fun when I'm drunk, so I love that fun person, I guess.
But I'm talking about first date. You want somebody to be sloppy drunk?
No, maybe not. Heck no. That's just a bad impression.
That's what I'm saying. Like we going out for drinks, or we going out somewhere in bowling, and we done got some drink, and you're literally falling in the bowling alley.
No.
Like
No.
I ain't talking about you just had a couple drinks and you lit, but I'm talking about you lit. Like I'm embarrassed to be around.
No.
No, we can no longer be like seen together.
I think it's a time and a place.
Right.
And I also feel like if it's the first date, like, you know, have your fun, but still keep it.
Yeah, like
I gotta
that's.
get to know you.
I been say that's when you like been together and you kind of already know like, okay, we're gonna go out here, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna do this and that. But I'm meeting you and you falling over.
I would hope not.
Yeah, I'm just going home and I'm leaving you here. One, because what's happening? So.
And then I wouldn't trust you like enough to get drunk with you.
Yeah, if I get drunk, you gonna leave me hanging.
Right, we both gonna be
You
drunk.
gonna leave me there?
Right, I went out with a friend, but I knew this guy before. But like we had like kind of like stopped talking because we was just in different states, and then like literally about 5 or 7 years later we reconnected, and we went out to a club, and he got drunk, but he just kept saying he wasn't drunk. But I'm like, you are drunk. Like I can tell that you're drunk. I had to freaking drive his car home because he picked me up from my house.
Wow.
I had to drive myself back home in his car. And I don't know what happened.
That's crazy.
I don't know what happened after he left because I don't know why would you do that and get drunk. And he was like drunk. And how far he lived was a long way. So hopefully he got home that night.
Hopefully. Did he at least text you he made it home?
Right.
I don't know, but at the end of the day he shouldn't have got drunk because that wasn't on me. Like, what are you doing? This is our first time going out with each other in years. Well, when we met before, we still didn't go out, but this is our first time going out, and you're drunk. You know, like I understand you want to have fun, but
Control it.
Right.
you drove me here,
Right.
and you're drunk.
He drove me.
And then
there.
that tells me a lot about you as a person.
As a person,
Like,
Yeah.
You can't control yourself.
Stuff like that. Stuff like that. I don't play about that. Don't drink in the car with me. Don't be drinking and driving. Like if you had a drink, okay, cool, you had a drink, but you're drunk and you're pouring up while you're driving. I don't like that. And that would probably be the last time that we talk.
Right. In my life and everything.
Yeah, like I don't like stuff like
on
that.
the first date though.
Right.
Anytime. Like because I feel like anybody that I deal with, they're gonna know that I don't like that stuff. Like I was talking to this one dude. We weren't even talking. We were just friends. But like he liked me, but I just couldn't do it because like one time we was driving somewhere and he was literally pouring up Douce in a cup, like drinking it up, like driving.
Oh,
I'm
no.
talking about he was doing all kind of stuff. He was changing clothes and everything. Like, when I tell you I was ready to go, and I was like, "Can you stop?" And he was like, he thought I was playing. I'm like, "No," and I never hung out with him again. He was like, "What's up? What's going on?" Nothing's going on. My boy, we can never hang out again. What do you mean? You're drunk and changing clothes while pouring up the Douce. F my life, huh?
Right.
Just F my life. Like, no.
It being a priority.
Right. Next question that I have before we get into some of the stuff that Janae had, because she be having that juicy stuff. This is the question. If a potential boo needs help financially, like when you first, y'all not dating, but y'all are like talking, and they need help financially, is that a turn off, or would you help that person?
Yes.
That's a turn off?
Big turn.
Which, Kanisha don't agree. You paying rent, sis?
No, we're
I'm
not paying
saying.
rent. That's not it at all.
What you
But
doing?
I don't know. Like, I'm not really the type to like judge a person, but at the same time, I feel like if we're not dating,
That's what
why
I'm
you
saying.
feel so comfortable to
Ask
ask
me
me
that
that
question.
I find it disrespectful.
That's very disrespectful. You don't do that to somebody you just, y'all didn't even make it official. Like,
Yeah,
we
right.
ate. We dated. We had like 3 dates. You asking me for money. I don't really
How
do
much
that.
money is too much money?
$1.
I wouldn't say $1.
How much is too much money?
I would be like maybe, anything over 20 pushing it, Like,
That's
I'm
$1.
generous. I'm generous.
In this day and age.
This at 20?
That is, yeah.
Oh, no.
I'll say 5. Like,
5?
Yeah, because what do you need? What is it that you need?
I feel like it just depends on how I feel about that person, honestly. But don't ask me for money. Like,
Right.
especially if I'm not asking you.
Right.
Now, if I, you know what I'm saying? If I feel comfortable asking you, then maybe you can ask me. But just don't
Right.
ask me for money unless we cool like that.
Right.
And don't, just because you think I might have it, don't mean I got it for you. So
Right.
don't ask me
Right.
for no money, period.
Right.
Okay, what if it's a situation where, like, they really need the money, like, they have nowhere to stay?
Well, ask your mom.
They don't, and they can't ask her. That's why they ask you.
Well, find your dad. Well, ask him. Don't ask me. Cause I'm not.
So it's a no all the way around.
It's a no within reason. Like, and I'm not gonna be unreasonable. I'll be realistic, but it gotta be someone I really like. Cause I'm just not out here tricking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you my money. Like, period. Cause you ask me for $5, next week's gonna be 30.
Right.
Yeah.
So no, I'm cool.
Right.
Don't ask me for nothing. Next year. Please don't. Please. Cause I'm gonna hurt your work.
Okay, so listen, this is not even a question on the topics, but I just thought about this when we were just talking about this. So a girl, she was just she posted on Facebook that she asked this dude for $20 for her daughter to go on a field trip. And they had just started dating. She asked him for $20 and he was like, no, like, where's the father? And she was like, she was like, he was wrong for that. But people was like, no, that he's right because where is the father? Like, these aren't my kids. Right. But then again, it's just like, if we're dating.
True.
I think it's a different standard for men. And I know, like, I just feel like men are naturally providers. I feel like he could have threw the little 20. You know what I'm saying? That was a little 20.
It's for the kids. I think.
Yeah, it is
not
for the
even
kids.
for her.
The kids don't got nothing to do with her mother being broke.
Right.
Okay. She don't got nothing to do with
They're
that.
not involved. Like, that's a low blow.
Yeah.
Right.
I would not deal with him because you don't love my kids.
Right.
Okay, so next question. So what if like a dude asked you on a date and you was like, you know, you didn't have a babysitter and so can your baby come? Or no. If he asked you on a date and he said and you said, well, my kids didn't eat. Can you purchase me my kids a meal? And he say no. How would you feel about that?
Well, he's getting left, and if I'm driving, I'm leaving him. So
he gotta pay for the kid. He gotta pay for the kid's meal.
Yeah.
Why they
His meal is $5 at McDonald's.
No, I'm talking about y'all at like
A
a restaurant. And then you
Well,
know.
if we sitting down at the restaurant, he knew the kids was coming.
If that's the scenario, then true.
Yeah.
But if it's
not
then-
the kids coming and they sitting there, y'all gonna eat in their face. I'm talking about like, okay, let me see the whole scenario. Okay, you're chilling at home with your kids. Your day was just planned to be with the kids, and he hit you up like, hey, Janae, I want to take you out and for some food. And then you like, okay, my kid's here, and he like, well, that had nothing to do.
It would have been fuck him.
Right.
I'm not even going to
Right. Because real men, that don't even matter to them. Real men just gonna be like, all right, man.
Right.
What the kids want?
Right.
They want dessert?
Right. Like,
Yeah.
No.
But what if you got like more than one kid though now?
Well,
This man wasn't prepared to pay for
There
the
could be a
kid.
limit.
I can feel that.
He wasn't
I
prepared
don't
to pay for
know.
that.
I'm not about to eat if my kids ain't got nothing to eat.
Right.
True.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
They got some food. You just ain't cook it yet because you didn't plan to go out on this date, but you out on a date. You need to go buy them kids some food for you to go on this date.
I mean, she could go to McDonald's or something.
Right. I'm not gonna go to the restaurant we have.
You decided to have all these kids, so
Yeah,
listen, go get you some food and then go out.
Facts.
Y'all were funny.
I agree.
Now this is a question that one of a culture listener had on what I posted, like, you know, give me some topics, and she said she wanted to talk about like basically standing up to your parents and like saying no or stuff like that, because I feel like in the black community saying no or disagreeing or telling the truth is considered disrespecting them.
Yes.
And like, and that's always been how it was. Like, you can't tell your parents, no, I'm not gonna do this, or you disrespectful. You can't tell them like the truth. If you feel like, if you tell them like this is what you did or this is what's going on, you consider being disrespectful in their black home. So how y'all feel about that?
I grew up like that, so I don't even have an answer because it's so natural to me. Like, it's like, but why would you, like, even if that wasn't just a black thing, why generally would you want to even disrespect your mother? Like, you get what I'm saying? Why would you even want to look your mom in the face and be like, no?
But I just feel like it's not disrespectful because
I tell my
mom
no.
Yeah.
I finally stood my ground with her.
Yeah. You have to.
Right.
But it's not. I don't feel like it's disrespectful. I feel like if I disagree, I disagree. How am I being disrespectful?
And
if
that's
I don't
true.
agree with what you said?
That's true, and that's what's kind of bad about black moms, because it's like it's either they way or the highway. Like, seriously. So it's like, you want me to do something that I'm not comfortable doing, and when I tell you no, you want to call the whole family. She disrespected me and then beat me on top of that.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable doing it. You don't want to do it. That's why you're making me do it.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
Okay.
I think.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think that, in the black community, we just have to get more comfortable with seeking to understand our children and listening.
Yes.
Also listen to what they have to say, because most of the time the parent always think they're right, and 99% of the time they be wrong. So I'm not gonna go listen to my mama. She telling me to do something that's not gonna benefit me. Trisha, you're wrong. I'm not gonna listen to you. It's a no. I'm listening to me.
Right.
So I don't really find it disrespectful, because they have to understand you're grown. And you have to set that tone. And I struggle with my mother with this, because she didn't understand. I'm not little 5-year-old Janae walking around playing with heels. I'm Janae, grown woman. You gonna respect me.
Right.
And you gotta set that tone with them so they can understand how to treat you when you have your own family.
So
and everything.
What is considered like standing your ground or letting them know you're grown? Because I feel like when you say that word too, I'm grown.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. Yeah, like you're getting smacked in the face. So what is the way? Because I don't disrespect my mom. I will, if I disagree, I'll tell her I disagree, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm grown and this and this and that, But I feel like it's a way to tell your parents, but it's a way to not be disrespectful. Because it is some people that is disrespectful to their parents. And there's still some stuff that even if you don't agree with something, it's the way that you say it. Because at the end of the day, that's your mom. You don't want to get strike down or block your blessings because you're being disrespectful.
Right.
So,
I just think it's about tone and delivery.
Yes.
And then also but they gotta understand, like I said, you grown, and you gotta be grown though. That means you gotta be paying your own bills. You don't need to be asking your mama for $25 here and there. You need to be providing your mama with $25 here and there.
Right.
But that's how I feel. I feel like if you're actually living and you're a grown woman and you handle your business, there's no way or reason why someone who's another grown woman should tell me how to live my life. That's just how I feel. But I'll never disrespect you, but it ain't disrespect, because I'm just being real and I'm being grown, and you gonna respect that. So it ain't about no disrespect no more. That's out the window. I ain't 10. So you don't respect what I say, and you don't like that then. Go about your business. I'll see you later. You'll call me. Bye.
Right.
It's about boundaries.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, what about like financial advice? I feel like our parents are always trying to give financial advice, and they're not rich yet. You're not a millionaire. So it's like, how can I be taking financial advice? And not saying that it's some stuff our parents can't give us advice on, but as far as telling me, don't do that, don't do this, don't quit your job, don't do that, because you went to school, you got a job.
Right.
Where did that get you?
Exactly.
Right.
You gotta sort through information that they give you.
And I feel like some parents, they don't really understand that, especially when we get into entrepreneurship at a young age. They start like questioning, like, you about to do what? You about to do, are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Like, let me sort out. And they feel like we should have listened to them to do stuff or come to them before. It's just like, come to you for what?
Right.
I just really think with parents nowadays, sometimes they forget that we're living in 2 different generations.
Yes.
So back then, of course, y'all were really obligated to get jobs and work hard, but they don't understand that this is the age where there's 18-year-olds sprouting with their businesses.
16-year-olds.
16. There's 8-year-olds, like that little 8-year-old, the dark-skinned girl, and she got the melanin
popping thing.
Yes. The melanin popping. Yes.
And she's a clothing brand.
Yeah, she made a clothing brand because she was getting teased in school for her skin color. So she started a clothing brand, and it's like, our parents gotta understand that this is the age where we are actually doing what we gotta do for ourselves, and we not taking crap from nobody. We starting a legacy for our generations that we're gonna create. And I had to talk with my mom. She still kind of didn't understand. Yeah. She still was like, listen, I understand you want to get into a business, but also stay in school and also do this. And I'm like, but you did all that, but you still in a project type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get us out.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
that's fact.
Right.
And when you say that to them, it kind of like they're kind of offended by it. But it's like, we're not trying to offend you. It's just like my friend, she made a good point. Her mom, we're supposed to be going to Miami this week for a trading convention, and her mom was just like, I just don't think that's a good idea. She was like, Mom, like, respectfully, I'm trying to create a legacy for our family that you didn't leave for me. And she was like, her mom was just sitting there blank faced and like, did you just say that to me? But it's facts. Like, you didn't leave me with nothing. Like, I'm literally I'm doing what you're telling me to do, and neither one of us has progressed. So why am I taking financial advice from you?
Exactly.
Like,
and plus, like, the time that we're living in now, you need money.
Yes.
You need money, and you need more money than what a job can ever offer you. And then a job is not security. And that's why I thank God that my mom was an entrepreneur. Like, my mom did hair. So I was used to hustle and grind. But she also kind of like 50-50. Like, she understand, but her hustle and her entrepreneurship was like, 90s, 80s.
Right.
It wasn't like this time, so it's a total different grind. So sometimes she understands, but sometimes she do get stuck in that like systematic thinking, like go to school. Even though I graduated college, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the grads. Gotta shout us out. So CAU period. And from that standpoint, I feel like like she understands, but in the same token, she still gives me some of that defiant. But she 100% supports me being an entrepreneur. She just wants me to be successful. And I think their fear of not having you be successful is the problem. But I think if they let that fear go and realize that you're never going to reach your fullest potential at another man's job, you just won't. It's just, you just won't. You just won't. They're never going to pay you what you worth. They're never going to give you what you deserve. And they're always going to treat you as less because we're black. So this is how it goes. Yeah, so.
And even when it comes, they always want to say, save this, save that, save this. Save it, have got you where, mama. Save it, have got you where, grandma. You been saving money. Grandma, you been saving money? I'm 23 years old, grandma. Where the money at? Where the money at?
You save when you got money. That's what you say.
Parents just don't understand the term. In order for you to make money, you gotta spend money. They don't really get that.
You have time too.
You have to have time, so you can save up. But it's like, this ain't for me to give out to you. This is just really on some. I need to save this money so I can spend it, so I can make 10 times more than what I saved.
Invest it.
Invest it. Like,
you get saving ain't got nobody.
Saving you just having money sitting there.
Saving is a spend.
I got my money tied up in investment.
That's what you
saving
need.
is a big teaser. Like,
and I feel like we didn't learn that in our community either at a young age. We should have been learning that. Like, we should have been learning about credit and all that stuff before they tricked us into getting a credit card. I remember my job tricked me into getting a credit card. I was 18 years old. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, $1,400. Okay. And that bill came. I was like, huh?
What? Do you guys know who Robert Kiyosaki is?
Yes.
And he tells you how actually acquiring debt and credit is way more better than even having a debit card. These rich folks now around here leveraging,
they're not using their money.
They're using their credit, and they're not even using
them hard silver cards.
They buy everything with credit.
Exactly, everything, and that's the way to financial freedom is credit. It's in America. Yes.
And we definitely learned that at a late
age. And it's all because some of us are still actually learning about it, which is sad. Like,
when we already kind of deep in the
we already deep. We 22 feeling like we 50 years old. I'm not stressing about bills and car notes and phone.
Exactly.
No, that's too much.
Sam and Susie, they already got an 800 credit.
Okay.
And they headed to the car lots. Right. They had to go get 10,000 business investments.
Exactly.
We sit up here trying
to go to the mall after.
Yeah.
I seen a post like that where it was like, it was just literally saying what you were saying, but like, they're putting their kids' name in things, but they're actually growing it. But it was people in the black community, and this is not a conversation to talk down the black community. It's just like stuff that's just really happening. You put your kid's name on stuff, and they grow up at 18, and they didn't even know that you put a house in their name. You put the bill, the electricity bill in their name, and now they have bad credit when they're 18. Like what? Like that's some stuff that's and a lot of people I guess they didn't really think about it. They was thinking for themselves. They wasn't thinking for their children's lives, and now it's just like, I'm 18 years old and I can't even get nothing.
Right.
And
like not even
and it's like we're starting off messed up already. Like it's not fair. It's not fair.
And it's like, it's bad enough as black people, we're already singled out. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, now our credit messed up. I can't even. And there's a lot of kids that go through things with their parent at 18, but you done messed their credit up when they was 10 years old. And
now you're telling them they need to get out, or they gotta pay some bill. I'm so thankful. My mom, she never made me and my sister pay any bills. Like, she was like, go to school, do what y'all need to do. I got y'all. As long as y'all you're not getting in trouble, I got y'all. And I always respect my mom for that. And there's people that's real life mad that people still get to stay with their parents and not have to pay. People be literally mad. Like, how you mad that my mama ain't kicked me out of the house? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I really thank God for my parents, like, because they didn't do us like that. And there's plenty of people like they literally out here struggling for no reason when your parents could have just let you stay. Like, I don't understand what that whole when you 18 you getting out my house. What and do what?
It's just for them to disconnect from you financially.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
But
right.
it's most of the stuff you haven't done anything anyway.
But that's what I'm saying, because when you 18, you still a baby. I don't care what nobody say. So the fact that they even think that that's okay to tell your child when you're 18 you gotta go, it's either college or you out. You know what I'm
literally
saying?
setting your child up
for
failure.
failure. Thank you.
And if you're not mature enough to drink alcohol,
exactly,
or get into a club, you're mature enough to get a house on your own.
Right.
Like I'm confused. You knew that when you started that this was hard, so why would you even put somebody in that position to be paying $1,200, $600 a month on rent when they could have been in your house?
Right, and that makes a lot of young kids go to college. Even I'm not saying it's a bad thing to go to college, but they don't get to really outweigh their options or really discover themselves and what they want to do because they're not awarded the opportunity. Right. So, and that just takes away their creativity. That takes away their expansion of thinking, and then they're in the same cycle.
Same rat race.
Exactly.
Whew.
Perfect word.
Can't get nothing.
Can't get nothing.
Can't get nothing. Not only did you mess up my credit, you put bills in my name. Now you're telling me to get out.
Yeah.
I'm sitting out here with my bags packed on the side of the road.
Look at Sue.
Sleeping from house to house, and you living your life with your
kicked out.
And they still calling for their bills.
I'm telling, like,
not even giving me no food. Like, you
What?
just violating me.
in some situations like that.
That's nice.
Situations like that, if somebody was to kick, your parents kicked you out, and you just found a way, like you hit the lottery, or you just literally created a business, a multi-millionaire business. Right. Do you owe your family that?
No.
You owe your mama that?
No.
I mean, they did take care of you for 18 years.
What do you mean, like, by old? Do you
do you need to go back and make sure that your mama's straight, make sure that your daddy's straight?
Like, just going off of what you just said, at the end of the day, they had no choice but to take care of me for 18 years, because we didn't ask to be here. You get what I'm saying? So don't even hit me with that.
That's a good point.
Yeah. At the end of the day, if you're a mother who cannot respect me as your daughter, but always want me to respect you, but you constantly treating me like crap, when I shoot off, don't think I'm coming backwards. Just because you my mom, that don't make you nothing. Like, because just because you can have babies, that don't make you a mother. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I'm not obligated to come back to you. Just like you said when I was 18, I'm not obligated to let you back in my house. I'm not doing that. And that's just how I feel.
That's facts. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And I just feel like, me, I kind of struggle with that with my mom. Not like I owe her anything, because she was a great mom. Don't get me wrong, my mom was phenomenal. The average parent wouldn't let me do half the things my mom let me do. So she's a great parent. But sometimes I just feel like she feel like I owe her something, and I'm like, well, damn, can I get me right first? Can I get a meal?
Like financially?
Yeah. Like they think just because you start and this is a misconception. People think just because you're an entrepreneur, you're automatically just rich out of nowhere. You got to pay for overhead. Right. And that's your cost. Right. Don't think I'm just rolling in the dough. I'm still building. So you can't expect me to be up here yet if you don't give me the opportunity to get there. And if you're steady dragging me down, begging me for money, then how am I going to get there? It's not fair. It's not fair at all.
Or like, even if like some parents, they do let their children stay with them, but it's just like, get a job, you got to pay bills. Why am I paying bills? Like, I can't even save my money up to get out the house. Like,
I'm not even in college yet. Like, where do you expect me to go?
I make $10,000 an hour and I gotta pay my bills.
And then when you under 18, when you under 18, you can't even get a good job.
Right.
Like,
okay.
So where are you trying to send me to? My whole check is gonna be a cable bill, sis. What are you doing?
I gotta pay the Wi-Fi. I gotta pay everything. Like
everything. But then you still saying, since I got a job, I gotta buy my own clothes.
Yeah, like
how? Oh my God!
You gotta buy groceries.
That's why you gotta set your kids up
parents
for
success.
But it is some people that still stay with their parents and they aren't utilizing and taking advantage of that. Like, get yourself together while you got time, while your parents still effing with you. Like, get your stuff together. Like, me and my sister, my mom, she just was like, long as y'all go to school, y'all don't get in no trouble, y'all good. But the moment y'all move out and you can't pay your bills, when you come back, you gotta pay bills. Decide you want to be grown and move out, you're gonna have to start, contributing because you decided you want to be grown.
Right.
So, like, it's some people, if you are staying with your parents, you definitely need to be getting yourself together. Don't just be sitting there lollygagging around for free. Like, get yourself together, because at the end of the day, your parents are looking at you like, okay, when are you going to start, doing something? Like, you're not paying no bills, no money, you're not contributing nothing to the house. So at what point are you going to start doing something? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long do you plan on doing this?
Right.
So,
Agreed.
what's an age that, okay, if you met a dude, and I keep referring to dudes because we all girls, but if y'all met a dude and he was maybe like 28, 30, and he said he was staying with his parents, how y'all feel about it?
That's
Like, I mean, he got a job, he's stacking up.
This just happened to me. Oh my God.
No.
I was so embarrassed. I just couldn't do it because I feel like it depends on the level you are on as a woman. Like, I feel like if I'm like at your same level, then yeah, I'll go with it. But I feel like I've worked really hard to get what I got. So I want someone to match or to have greater.
Right.
So I'm not going backwards. So if you don't got your own place, bare minimum, I'm cool on you. Because we don't got nothing to talk about. Because you ain't working hard enough. Because why you don't got your spot? Bruh.
But what if he really is working hard? Like, he got some,
Well,
he literally just...
he ain't working too hard. Because you work hard enough, you going to get what you want. So I don't know about that one. But I feel like it just depends on who you are.
How y'all feel about that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I would have to be in the moment to really feel it out, but at first it's going to be kind of like a shocker. It's going to be like, do I really want to go with that? Or, you know.
It's a no.
So, they can't be like...
I mean, I personally don't have a problem with it. But all I know is if we start getting into a serious relationship and, you know, it's been about a year or whatever, or maybe less than that, maybe 6 months, and I'm talking about moving in and you still on some I'm staying at my parents' house type crap.
Oh, yeah,
Would
I'm
you
a
go and
definitely
visit in the
no.
dating stage? Would you go and, like, stay the night at him and his mama?
No. We better get a hotel or something.
No.
You better book a vacation or something. I'm not staying.
Right.
The only way it would work for me is if, like, you could put in on what I got. Like,
True.
if you got the money, the fun, if something's holding you back.
The money.
But if you got
Right.
if you got the money to put in on what I got, or you can pay for what I got, and we really rocking, I may consider. But like I said, like, I really just want a man that's on my level. Like, I don't even want to fool around with no man ain't got what I got. Like, period. I
And
got
that's
my
okay.
own place,
Yeah.
car, everything.
That is okay. But I feel like there are some women out there that's not on their stuff, but they expecting a man to come be on this level when you're not on that
You
level.
can't.
That's
So
not
it's like,
fair.
how are you expecting this from a man and you not
wasn't
even
there.
on
Right.
their
No,
life?
that is true. That's why I took a different head in this because it's like what you said. A lot of females do that, and there are a lot of men. I'm not gonna lie, men cannot live without us.
They can't.
They can't, and it takes that one woman to go in a man's life or woman's
And
life
help them out.
and help them out to make them see the right way. Like, listen, this is what you need to do. I'm here to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of men just don't know because their mother's babied them alive.
Yeah, true.
And that's what's really true about it. So that's why it take them a little long to mature more than us because we get the back.
Right.
They get the pillow. Like, it's like...
And I see that, but I also feel like part of you being a man, you just supposed to have that ambition on 10. Like, I don't give no men no slack because I feel like you a man, you supposed to put in that work, and I'm looking for an ambitious man. So any ambitious man or the type of caliber of man I'm looking for, he's never gonna be down on his luck because he's always gonna have another way to come through. Or he gonna be like, hey babe, I got this money for your crib, I'm moving in with you, we're gonna rock, we're gonna do this. That's a different story, but like to kind of just be sitting at your mama house, kicking your feet up, like, nah, I'm doing it. Like, what are you doing? Nothing?
Listen, you got the money, just don't think I'm gonna be hanging out with you at your mother's house all day.
Right.
Taking you somewhere every day you want to link, because that's not happening.
Right.
Exactly.
We'll be okay.
It's not happening.
Exactly.
I'm in the basement.
They be like, sneak to the basement door. Like, what? I'm not sneaking.
The alarm coming on,
Yeah.
your mama coming
Oh,
down talking about who
shoot.
is that? Like, wait,
No.
what?
Time to go.
Like, my
Who's
mom
that?
tripping, you gotta go. I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back.
Right.
Don't text me,
Your
your
mama
number's
That's
blocked.
embarrassing.
Look, you said your mom's going, what?
You older than me. Like,
Is that your mom knocking on the door?
Oh,
Telling you to come here?
like
I
Did
feel
she
like
just
I'm
tell
in
you
high
go wash
school.
dishes?
go wash dishes.
It's
Like,
so
what?
childish.
That is.
Mm-mm.
But if I was a woman and I didn't have nothing, like, let's say if I was still, living at home, I ain't got no job, you know what I'm saying, not doing nothing, but like, cause I'm not saying everybody that lives at home don't do nothing.
Right.
Right.
But if I'm living at home and I ain't doing nothing, we kind of on the same level, I probably wouldn't have a problem with that because we're on the same level.
Right.
So I feel like it's just about what level and stage you are in that moment of your life that would decipher those type of things.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Please.
That's it.
Okay, Janae, you had some topics that you wanted to discuss, so you can get into those real
Can
quick.
we get another shot?
Let's take a break.
It's time for the second level of the conversation.
Let's get into it. Hold on 1 second. So what we gonna do? We gonna go ahead and get into some music real quick. So we got DJ Marcus over there. And DJ finna get into it. Get into the jams real quick, and we gonna pull up our culture side. What y'all want to get into? What's up, y'all? This your girl, TheeButtaNotButter, and we're back with the culture ticket, y'all. That was Megan Thee Stallion. I had to go ahead and get a little twerky in real quick with my guests. And I didn't even let my guests introduce themselves. So we actually gonna go ahead and get into that before we get into Janae's topic. So Janae, you can go ahead and start.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Nayco. You can follow me at Nayco, NAECOLZZ. So I just want to introduce myself. I want everybody else to introduce themselves before I get to these juicy topics.
Okay. Hey y'all, it's me, Keenaja K. You can follow me on Instagram at Keenaja K. That's KEENAJAKAY. And yeah.
Hey y'all, it's Rachel. You can follow me at Shebrina, CHEBRINA on Instagram.
Okay. And we're finna get right into it. So, Miss Janae, what was the juicy topics that you wanted to speak about?
Okay, so after I pass this blunt, my juicy topics that I want to talk about is body shaming. I really want to get into that because I see on the internet just how a lot of young women are feeling like they have to get plastic surgery. Mm-hmm. And just speaking from my own experience, you know, being a plus size girl or what have you, I feel like the internet tries to down that. You know what I mean? They tell them to say it, but in private, they really want to, you know what I'm saying? They really want to shout it out. Okay. I understand. But, you know, I just want to, you know, publicize, you know, loving yourself, loving your body. Because I even went as far to actually putting down a deposit for plastic surgery. But I'm like, do I need that shit? Because I feel like I'm bad already. Like, what do I need that shit for, you know?
Right.
So I'm just seeing where everybody heads at with that.
With me, I'm not, of course, I'm not a plus size girl. However, I do have like some little fat pieces that I feel like I'm not comfortable with. I don't feel like my body, even though I'm not big, I don't have like really like, you know, any like extra fat, but I just feel like my love handles and stuff, it's still stuff that I'm insecure about my body. But people who I guess consider themselves plus size, they feel like, girl, you just perfect. Like, what you complaining about? But it's still like, just because you're slimmer, some people feel like you don't really have anything to complain about. But I feel like my body, I need to get it together. I mean, I like my body with certain stuff. Right. But sometimes I just be like, if my booty was sitting up a little higher, if these boobs was sitting up a little higher, you know, waist was a little snatched, I feel like I'll be better. And of course, it's just, you know, getting to the gym, getting lazy. Not being lazy, but they said that with everybody. If it was just that easy to just go in there and just do it, everyone would do it. So, I mean, at first, I was always like, oh, I'm not going to get it. But I ain't going to lie, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been thinking about it, but I just don't want to mess my body up because it's nothing that I'm, like, ashamed to walk in front of anyone about. But just to give an example, like, well, not really. Like, to give an example, I had to do, like, a video, like, a pool scene this weekend. And I had to have on a bathing suit. And, like, I had, like, this wraparound because I was just like, I just don't like the way, like it's like looking, but all the people was like, girl, that's fine, and especially guys, they don't be doing that. They be, that's fine, that's sexy, like, you know. But to me, I was just like, I don't know, like, I don't like the way it is. And I had it on the entire time, and I was just like, dang, like, I really don't like the way like my body is looking right now. But I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it. So what y'all think?
I mean, I personally don't have a problem with people who does surgery because I used to look into it and I still do. Yeah. So, you know, I don't really knock it. And no, I don't do it because I hate myself. But it's like what Butter just said. There's things about her body that she just kind of don't agree with a little bit. And that's pretty much how I feel. But at the same time, I like to give advice to women. Don't feel like you got to go get a surgery because a man diminished you and your character. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, men's got nasty bodies too. So I don't even know why they be trying to play us. Right. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But women, it's a lot of women who actually hurt themselves because of that. You get what I'm saying? Because they allow, not even only men, there's ignorant women in the world who will body shame you and they pretty much go through, we go through. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm crying.
I just like to give advice. I don't really have nothing negative about it. I only have negative input about it to the negative people, and you just can't allow nobody to make you feel any way because of how God made you. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you want to get surgery because that make you feel good about yourself, go ahead, do it. Spend your money. You made that money.
But don't really get it because you see somebody telling you, like, you look, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, some of the stuff, there are men, there are women who, body shame. But for the most part, men, we be thinking hard about our body, but men, they don't really care. Like, they be like, there's nothing wrong with your boobs.
Right.
They can be, our boobs can be hanging to our knees, and they be like, them things look good. Like, no, they don't.
So, they look suckable.
Yeah.
And I feel like,
no, they don't.
I feel like it's important to do the surgery if it's personal for you.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you should make decisions, like you said,
Basically.
solely off what other people say on the internet. And I feel like I'm gonna do it if I got the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Right.
Why not?
Right.
If you got the money to make yourself look better, you gonna go ahead and pay. Anybody would. That's just what it is.
Happy,
everybody, like you said, you being a slimmer girl. And to the eyes of a plus size woman, they probably think, oh, your body's perfect.
Right.
But we all struggle with our own insecurities. And I want the internet to stop fake judging on the internet, but in real life feel the same way.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's always those people.
Yeah, it's all the fake big booties being glorified. You know what I'm saying? I feel like love who you are, and if you can change it, and you feel comfortable, and you made, you looked into the doctor, you spent the proper money, and you preparing your body, and you're eating right and healthy, I see no problem with it. But don't get it solely based off what someone else says.
Yes. There was like, not even to carry the situation out, but I needed to speak on it.
No, go ahead.
So, as y'all know, the shade room is really shady. Like, so what they did was, what's her name?
Coiler Ray.
No, not that. The
Lizzo.
Yeah. What they did with Lizzo was they compared one of Lizzo's naked pictures to, I think, Bernice or somebody, one of them girls' naked pictures, and they basically was saying, no, my bad, it wasn't naked, they had on this outfit and they was trying to say who wore it better. So what made me mad about the whole situation was I got under the comments and I said, Lizzo, I literally left my phone for 3 minutes. I came back, I had over 1,000 likes. Wow. Almost 200 something comments with people harassing me for my choice. They being so ignorant, like, you only picking her because she's fat. And I'm like, it's not about how she look. I'm picking her because of her personality.
Right.
She has a great personality. Y'all over here making it seem like, oh, because this person is skinnier, she wears it better. Sometimes you could be the prettiest person, but it's like the bigger person always has the best confidence. You get what I'm saying? Right. And it's not how you wear it. It's really how you use your confidence when you wearing your outfit. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I graded it. Right. But of course I got attacked, and that just made me feel away because it's like, why y'all keep body shaming women? Like,
yeah. And the same thing with, like, they've been doing with Coiler Ray, talking about how she's, like, really skinny and she looks like this, she looks like that. But before, when that first started happening, people was just like, somebody had made a comment like, well, fat shaming isn't the same as skinny shaming. It's different. I'm just like,
how is that different?
It's the same. Like, you're talking about she looks like a cricket and you putting pictures beside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same height. Just because she isn't bigger doesn't mean nothing. Like, you're still talking about her body.
I think when they say that bigger women feel the heat the most. I feel like that. It's not, true. At the end of the day, it's not as accepted as a skinny girl. If you're going to be a model, they're going to take the skinny woman.
Exactly.
It just is what it is. So in that fact, I feel like it is harder on bigger girls because it's already the stigma, well, I got to have as much confidence as this skinny girl. I got to walk in here and take over the room without, showcasing just being a fantasy for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no fucking fantasy. I'm a real human being. And when you see me, you're going to respect me and you're going to admire how I look because I hold myself to a certain level and a caliber. But like I said, it's going to always be hard on the bigger girl because she technically not accepted. The average family picture or photo or anything that we see has a smaller woman.
Yeah.
But we also can't ignore the fact that there are plus size people that talk about skinny people too. I see multiple posts when they be like a plus size woman was just like, oh, I thought a skinny hoe said something. It's just like nobody said nothing. Now you want people to come to you. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And there are people like you think about it. I don't even have to think about this because my friend, she made a post and she's a skinny girl and she was like, she was talking about the whole body shaming thing, and she was just like, she felt the way in school. People would just walk up and just like, you a stick, you this and that. Like, people don't think that the same thing as fat shaming even, but that's
Right.
the same thing. You
It's the
walking
same
about talking about
thing.
you're so skinny, you a stick, you a twig, you this and that. Okay,
Right.
like what if I said something about you? What if I said, oh, why did you talk about why I'm so skinny? What if I said why you so big? You know what I'm saying? They don't think about it like that.
Right.
You know, so I feel like it's the same way, but like I feel like not really many smaller girls speak on it, but they feel the way too. Like you quit walking up to them telling them, you so skinny, you so like
Yeah, and they probably do feel a way, but at the same time, a bigger girl may have felt like they gonna feel more insecure because at the end of the day, everybody wanna get chose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just period. So they gonna be feeling like at the end of the day, psychologically, the man gonna choose what he think, what he's seeing constantly on TV, on the wall, playing up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a stigma. But at the same token, I feel that it's not right for bigger girls to be out there throwing hate towards a smaller woman. You know, embrace your woman. Shit, get your ass out there and work out. And it's no shit. You know what I'm saying? Go work out. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I get to the gym. 10 a.m. I'm up at the gym. You know what I'm saying? 6 a.m. I'm up at the gym. Anytime I'm up at the gym, you know, just trying to take care of my health. But I feel like just creating more so like a non-typical image would be better and help everyone. Because if we just have variety, we show different women, different sizes, and I feel like they're getting better. But at the same token, I feel like more in a family dynamic, or like, you know, different commercials, they need to start portraying different women in these situations.
And also, I feel like some people like let's use the comedian Monique. Y'all know Monique, right?
Yeah.
When she was bigger and stuff, like big and all that stuff like that, she used to say all the time, like encouraging bigger women to eat and do what they want to do this, and then she lost weight. And now she's on everybody telling everybody get healthy and this and this and that. So you encouraging everybody to do this and this and that, and then you go and do the opposite, and now you telling everybody to lose weight and do this and that and get in shape. Like what happened to the people you was just encouraging and egging on? Like you know what I'm saying? She did that because she did that for her own insecurity because she really didn't want to be that size. But she wanted to, you know, play it off like, you know, I'm happy with my size, but you weren't really happy. And to be honest, like just going back to the conversation with Lizzo, I don't feel like Lizzo is comfortable in her body. I feel like she does things for attention and for validation, but she's really not comfortable. Like when that whole picture and video went viral of her having that T-shirt with the butt cheeks cut out. She did that for attention. It's not. They was like, oh, she have confidence. If Rihanna did this, then nobody would be saying it. And it's just like no, because when Rihanna do it, she really don't care. Lizzo was looking for attention and validation from people to say. And I feel like she do that all the time because even when she got on, it was just like I do what I want to do. She came back and made another post crying about how people talking about her. So when I look at Lizzo, when I see those posts, it's like I don't really feel bad because she's looking for validation. She's really not happy with herself. She's maybe she's trying to be, but she's really not happy, and she do things to go viral and to see who's gonna say, yeah, Lizzo this, yeah, Lizzo that. You know what I'm saying? But she's really not comfortable with herself.
And I think that she's also looking for those comments.
Yeah,
she's searching
that's
for
what
those
it is.
negative
For
comments.
somebody, and no, she's searching for those negative and positive for somebody to say, Lizzo look better, Lizzo did this.
But she probably never had this much clout. You know what I'm saying? Or much love. You know what I'm saying?
She mainly replies to the negative comments. Like somebody would say something and then you'll see her posting what they said about. And it's like, so I get it. I don't think she's comfortable.
She's not comfortable.
I agree with that.
She's very much not comfortable in her body. But even going back to what like you know, like the whole men situation in the body shaming. There are some men, like I said, they're like, you know, your body is fine, but there are also men like they worship the person with the plastic surgery, whatever, but then turn around and say they want the woman with the natural body. Then you get that woman, you're cheating on her with plastic surgery, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, which one is it? You want me to be natural, but you're not even treating me right.
They want both worlds.
They
can't choose.
You know, you literally under the comments and under the likes and sharing that this is your future wife, under somebody who got the hair weave all the way down to the end, but somebody with natural hair. You don't show no love, but secretly you're saying, this is what I want. This is what, like, is it really what you want?
No, it's not.
Like,
because you out here worshiping on them fake.
Yeah, like, you talking about, I rather prefer, I seen a post that was just like, I don't know which woman need to hear this, but us men don't like the makeup. I'm like, us women don't care what you like. It doesn't matter.
It's not for you.
Yeah, like, I don't know why men think that we're doing everything for them. Now, there are some women that are out there like, let me make sure I look like this for him. But 9 times out of 10, we put on our wig, We want to put on our wig for us. We looking at right. It's working for us. Nobody is studying you.
Right.
Nobody is studying you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some men be thinking that it's about them, and no, it's not. Right. Nobody wants you.
I love the woman empowerment on this show right now. Like, it's so dope. Like, and I love it because this is real. Like, where you gonna get this at? It's some raw talk right now. Like,
and it's a conversation that definitely needs to be had. But I definitely agree. Shade Room definitely does stuff to be shady. They'll be like, look at such and such rocking her stuff, and they know that this person look a mess, and they just waiting for somebody to put the comments in there.
It's always the question after what they say. They'll be like, look at such and such hair. What do you think about it?
Yeah. What do you think about the new dude? Do's or don'ts?
And they know what they do with that do's and don'ts.
Yeah. Y'all feel like our community, like, let's get deep real quick. Like, y'all feel like our community is allowing this shit?
Of course.
Of
course.
So that's why they keep posting this shit.
And that's why shit we like. Somebody was like, Shade Room isn't going to last. I'm like, Shade Room's going to last because people love negativity.
Yes.
You can post a post of somebody getting killed. Like, you have the video of their body bleeding out, but you can have a picture of somebody just graduated and did this. This video gonna get more views, gonna get more likes because people like see that stuff. That's why those videos of people dying and stuff and getting shot always go viral. And it's not because you're trying to spread the word. That's what's entertaining you. That's entertaining.
God.
Everybody want to be the person that posts this, but we got to get for the person that graduated and did such and such. We got to make a caption like, I bet you won't share this, and then it just you kind of force the people to share it. You don't never have to share. I bet you won't post this negative thing because people gonna post it.
Exactly.
Shade Room isn't going anywhere because people love negativity.
They love that shit.
It's never gonna go anywhere.
Right.
That's how people get paid for that.
6 a.m. Shade Room.
Yeah.
Like, do y'all care about y'all lives?
People want to be the first to get the negative information, like the whole thing that happened with Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Everybody want to be the first person to put that information out. You know what I'm saying? Without even saying, okay, let me see if the wife know about this. They wanted to be the first person, and it was off money. You wanted to see how many views was going to get on it. You didn't really care about this situation. Granted, you probably was like, dang, that's sad. But you wanted to see how much money you can make off this blog, this post, before you was caring about the situation. And that's how generally everything goes. So I definitely feel like it's our community. We love negativity. It's not going to go anywhere.
It's definitely our community.
We make fun of ourselves. We share videos about ourselves, and white people just be sitting there just clapping, laughing.
I think ways to make it better is through entrepreneurship. Yeah, I feel like that's the main way to make our community better. Like,
but you still gotta have a motive because Wendy Williams is entrepreneur. And she talks about everybody. It's negative.
But on some good shit, starting well. So we can educate ourselves because it really starts there.
Right.
I understood the fact when I started really maturing was when I understood wealth and credit and how that works. So I feel like if we tell our community how to get money productively and professionally, we will step our brains up because we want some shit. Right. It's just simple as that. We want something. We want more than what we have.
But there's a lot of people who actually do that.
Yeah,
it
is a lot.
There's a lot of people.
Let's promote them.
You get what I'm saying? So that's also how I met Butter too. There's people like her who tries to influence the world to get out of that little entanglement over there. But at the end of the day, some people are just hard of understanding things, and they're so used to how society works that they will never step outside of society and see what it really is.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why they tend to just be attached to what they already know because that's all they know. Right. It really takes an open-minded person to be like, okay, well, maybe I distance myself by start making my own money, start making plans for myself, do this, do that. And it's only a few of us that can do that, and that's the sad thing. But it really takes us to really, promote it more. But like I said, there's people who's not open to hearing that because they're used to what they're used to.
Right.
It just takes them to see us doing good. Then they'd be like, wow, she really told me that. I need to strive there. So it's like, it's more of less saying and it's more of doing. Because you can't get a person's attention because they don't want to hear what you say, but they always want to be on your Instagram seeing what you do. You get what I'm saying? So if they see me posting this money and I'm in yachts and I'm doing this and I'm popping bottles and I'm running sections, I'm showing, they're going to be like, okay, girl, now I'm open to this because I see you really on it. So this generation, like I said in the beginning, is just weird.
What about, y'all feel about the lack of support? Like, you know what I'm saying? What you think? Do you feel a lack of support, like just from your peers? Like what is that about? Because I seen a post about support saying I seen like good posts and bad posts. Like she was like, well, you shouldn't be looking for people's support because if they don't want to spend the money with you, they just don't want to spend the money with you.
But it's like if they have a business, they want you to go spend money with
Right.
them. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like the support in the in our community definitely lacks just because of the simple fact that no one wants you to get above them.
Right.
No one wants you to get, but
Yep.
like, and we talk about this all the time, like, me and my family, like, no other, like, ethnicity, they don't do that. They're helping their cousin, their cousin. If you need to go to school, you need to go to work, their grandparents are watching their children. They're going to literally take care of each other and bring each other to the top. Again, going back to our conversation, we're the only ones that's really, like, get out at 18.
Right.
Get it on your own.
Right.
Like, you know, get your own wealth, and you have to freaking beg your family to support your dreams. We're literally like the only ones that do that.
Yeah,
if you go into a nail shop, you barely. I think I went my first time seeing a black woman in a nail shop, in the Asian nail shop was like last year. You don't see them. They all working together. You in a hair salon when we go in, you don't see us in there. You see a bunch of Asian people in there, and they watching us like hawks, but they in our community. They watching us like hawks. You know what I'm saying? But you'll go to a black owned nail shop, and I'm not or black owned business. And I'm not saying all of them are like this, but the ones I've experienced, they lack customer service.
Yeah.
I seen the post that the girl was like, the girl said something about her hair. She bought some hair from somebody and it wasn't good, and the girl was just like, "F you, I'm not sending no refund." I'm just like, you gotta learn how to handle business. Like that's just not how. You don't see nobody handling business like that. One, you should, if you don't want to handle all of the harassment, get you something that's directly sending somebody to an email or something, so you're not handling. You don't see no other business handling. Like you don't see any other business. You don't see the owner of Amazon texting us talking about something. Your order about to come. They're gonna see your automated message that everybody gonna come to. So no one's harassing him. Nobody's calling his personal phone. If you're gonna start a business, you have to do it all the way, because once the unprofessionalism start happening, it's just like no one wants to support you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just nobody wants to support you when people want refunds or when people want this and this and that. You don't see like the unprofessionalism. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. But the support is definitely not there. But like going back to what I said, no one wants to see you on top. I was in this networking group like last year, and basically they used to be selling vendors, and somebody made a post and was like, "Why y'all selling vendors? Just help everybody, get." And they was like, "No, because I had to work hard for this. I had to do all this to get to this." But I'm like, I understand that, but again, we're the only people that do that. Right. Show your people how to get what you got. You know what I'm saying? If you had to work so hard to get this vendor, show me something so I don't have to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? No, we the only ones that do that. Right. And we try to make it make sense. Like, you got to work hard like I did. No, why? Right. Show me how to do it easy so I can get in there, and get to the top. And
that's why I offer consulting, cause like I got this shit nipping the bud, but you know what I'm saying? Like I want to help you as well. But I do feel like if you are of value, you should, promote yourself. And it does cost to spend time, because everything costs money. Right. You know what I'm saying? I get that their time was put in to find them vendors. But, I feel like, it give or take. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that most part that my business has thrived off of me having customer service. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I noticed, like, I'm able to see those numbers. I'm able to see repeat customers because I have a great attitude, and I don't even put my face with the business. That's free game right there. I don't even put my face with the business because it's not me. It's a corporation. It's an extension of. So that means I can have multiples and multiples and multiples of business partners, and it's never just like of one being. But I feel like, it's just a lack of education. You know what I'm saying? Get out there, put a little effort in, because shit, it's extra hands. You can easily find a vendor. Google right quick. Let me Google vendors. I hear they all in China. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and get your own vendor. Put the work in. Ain't nothing handed. So I do understand that viewpoint. But as far as just like having a business, hey, if you don't have no professionalism, you will not go very far. You will fail the first day. And
just speaking of that, did y'all have something to say on that topic before I get to this? No, you. Okay, my bad. But so this girl, I booked her to do my lashes. She told me she was just starting out. She's new. And I need to speak on that. I booked her to do my lashes. She said your lashes will be $45 because she's new. I said, that's a good deal. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
You give her a chance.
Yeah, I'm giving her a chance. She's new, so I know this probably take a long time, which is why your price is so cheap. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. The day of the appointment, y'all, I get a text message and say, I'm sorry, I thought about it and I just wanted to let you know I changed the price to $70. I've been working hard, and it's just not worth it for how much I'm getting paid, and this and this and that. And she was like, I understand that if you don't want to do it, but we can negotiate something. And I'm just like, nah, I don't want to do it. Like, and it wasn't because it was $70. It's because this the day of the appointment. You gave me a price, regardless if you change your price. The fact that this is the price that you gave me, how you gonna change it the same day? You should say, okay, the price is this. Going forward, this is gonna be my new price. Okay, cool.
Simple.
But you gonna change the price the day of, talking about because you realized that this was a hard job and you was over. I'm like, huh?
That's
not
I'm not doing that.
That's
I'm not
awful.
And so I was just like, am I wrong for like, feeling some type of way about that situation? Because I'm just like, no, I'm not never getting my lashes done by you ever again.
That was just her just not being. What's that right for? On point. She's not organized. You get what I'm saying? You don't never do that to customers. Once you promise the customer a certain price, it needs to stay like that.
Right.
I don't care if you made up your mind 5 minutes before the appointment. You don't do that.
Yeah, you can't. You give them what you said you're going to give them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, she could have always changed the price if you came back.
Right.
That's why I said if I would have came there, she said, oh yeah, going forward, this is my new price. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But she didn't know if you was going to tip her.
Yeah.
It could have been $70.
You could have been like, you know what, I'm finna get this girl. Because she doing her damn thing.
Because then the next day after that, I got my nails done. It was a young girl too. She was like 16. She was just starting. I'm like, okay, she'll let her do my nails. And she had messed up a little bit, but then I was like, how much is it? She was just like, because at first she told me it was $35. And then I was like, okay, so I was already going to tip her like a $20 tip just because she young, she doing her stuff. She was like, no, it's $20. I was like, no, I'm going to give you, what you did. You messed up a little bit, but that's fine. I'm going to still give you what you did because you spent a long time. You're new. But it's still stuff like that, like, you didn't know what I was going to give you. You didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know me. And for that, you messing up your, because how many people you don't text that same message to?
Girl.
You have no clients now.
Girl, at this point,
You already starting the energy already.
You could have had referrals.
You could have just been waiting for that one.
But you know what's funny? Like, speaking on that nail situation, I'm sorry, call me wrong, but my nail reputation with the black community is ruined. I'm not going to lie to you. It is, for the simple fact that I went to 4 different people, and I only look for it because I'm like, you know what, y'all my people, we the same. Let me stop supporting a lot of these Asian salons. Let me start giving my girls, like, support. Each experience I had was bad, and every time I only changed person because I thought maybe it's just this person. Not everybody's bad, and I'm still not saying not everybody's bad. I probably just ain't meet that person yet, but I don't support it because it's like, a lot of them had an issue with deposits, which I had no problem about that. But my thing is, this one girl, my last straw was when this one girl told me on Instagram, you just got to pay the rest of it off. It's not deposit plus the set. So I get there, she's like, she need the full money. Basically like you, she changed up on me. And that right there just made me feel like, no Asians is not my people or whatever. But when I go in things, they make me feel very comfortable about service. Right. I don't got to be there a certain time. I don't have to pay no deposit. I'm not sitting there a long time waiting. They get me in and out. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the fact that I'm really trying to support my own people, not even going to say y'all making us look bad. I'm not saying that at all. But it's like, customer service is key.
When you get in business, you got to do the whole thing. You can't just say, okay, I learned how to do hair. I'm finna to get on these heads.
No.
You got to get the whole thing around the business. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's how you're going to progress, because progression matters in business. Like, how are you ever going to make, the money that you're expecting to make if you're not having repeat clients?
Right. It's just like, my thing is, it's not, your tone of voice is not even only with customer service. I mean, with business. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you never spoke to a person in the correct way, I don't even understand why you're trying to open a business at this point. You get what I'm saying? If you never had no type of respect for people as one, or never could be the bigger person, why do you want to rush to open a business so bad? Because there's going to be a lot of people who's going to tell you that you're wrong when they're really wrong. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be girls running out on whatever they got done. So it's like, before you jump into business, you mentally have to prepare yourself for it. Because it's not nothing that you could just wake up. I'm selling pajamas. You
Right.
can't do that. It don't work like that. So my thing is, if you suffer from some anger issues or whatever,
Chill.
This is
take that break right now. Right.
It's not for you.
That's why I like a contact-less
Yes.
business. Baby, I'm not gonna be mean. You talking to
Right.
me.
I'm just trying to ship it out.
I'll
That's
text
it.
you. Alright.
DM.
Bye-bye.
You don't have my number. You
Yes.
don't know.
Right.
Email me.
Email.
Please. Third party.
Thanks.
Get
Right.
an assistant.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
y'all. That was, we literally had some great conversations. Like,
We did.
We had some great conversations, but we about to go ahead and wrap this up, y'all. That is the end of Culture Ticket on Highly Unique Radio. You guys go ahead and introduce yourself, starting with Kinasia. Tell them where they can follow you at.
Yes, my name is Kinaja K. Y'all can follow me on IG at Kinaja K. That's KeeNajakay.
My name is Rachel. Y'all can follow me at CheBrinae, Shea Brene on IG.
Okay.
Hey, it's Janae. You can follow me at Naycode. You know how to spell that with 2 D's. Also follow my business page at Royalty Rentals ATL if you need a B&B.
Okay. All right, y'all, and we are done with this episode. See you guys next Tuesday.
Yes.